Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I've done I'm trying to move away from my calendar so you guys can't see. Hold on. I'm not feeling too well right now. I've done this video like 3 weeks in a row and deleted it. I just don't know what to say. I kind of was rambling in all of the videos because I wanted to give you guys an update on what's been going on. And sorry about that. Today I had CAT scan. I want to show you my arm if you could see. It's kind of bruised. I got poked like 7 or 8 times in both arms. The right arm really hurts. That green spot that you saw, that area really hurts. And when I first got home, I couldn't bend my arm because it was hurting so bad. So I really can't straighten it out all the way. But I'm feeling bad because I had to take pre-meds because I got the CAT scan with the contrast, and I'm allergic to the iodine, so I had to take pre-meds. But one of the pre-meds that I had to take makes me sick, so I feel really miserable. I look really pale today, or maybe that's just my skin color, I don't know. But the CAT scan I had today was for my lungs. I got done with chemo February 3rd. I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram, but if you do, you see that I posted my last round of chemo was February 3rd. I still have the port in. The port's still in. My oncologist said I have to keep it in for 3 months. I haven't been cleared yet. I haven't had those CAT scans or colonoscopy or anything yet. I see that doctor again on the 31st. So I'll know then if I get scheduled for those scans or if he's going to wait 3 months before he does anything. So I just want to kind of check in with you guys, and anybody that's going through chemo or that's been through chemo can kind of help me out a little bit. So in several of the videos that I created and deleted, I kind of talked about the nerve pain that I've developed. I noticed it maybe a couple of months after I started chemo. I noticed it, the nerve pain. I want to say last Saturday, I woke up itching, like raising my entire body. The only thing that wasn't itching was my privates, TMI. But my chest was red, my arms were itching. I had again, I posted on Instagram, I had little bumps and stuff on my arms. My hand right here had bumps on it. Everything was red, everything was itching. One of my son's girlfriends made me a homemade remedy, which helped a little bit, but then it didn't help after a while because it was this felt deep internal, you know what I mean? So I was researching and talking to people and just getting one of my little cousins, who is, I think he's 5 now, but he was 4 when he had to start chemo, started I think before I did, but we were kind of going through it at the same time. So his mom told me that her son dealt with the same thing. Some other people have told me that since doing chemo, they develop itching, and sometimes it stays with them. It subsided. It doesn't itch all over my body anymore, just in certain places. But one of the biggest things that I'm experiencing is when I shower, it hurts my body. The water hurts my body. So I was talking to my sister about it, I think yesterday or the day before yesterday, and she was telling me that one of her friends, after chemo, they kind of developed the same thing, and it's because of the nerve pain, nerve damage, or whatever. It has a name, but I forgot what the name was. So that kind of sucks because it can be long term, the nerve damage, and it can be short term, and it really sucks because when I shower, I don't want to hurt, you know what I mean? I'm on my phone right now, guys. I'm getting messages, but it sucks to have to deal with that. And my poor family, they just want to help me out so bad, and I'm so grateful for my son's girlfriend. She's done so much for me during this time since going through the the cancer and stuff, when I first started, she bought me a whole bunch of like herbal teas and vitamins and stuff like that, and she checks on me, and I'm just really grateful, and I'm glad that my boys have women in their life that care about, their mom. She's not the only one that like checks in on me, but like my other sons' girlfriends and stuff, they check on me, and I really appreciate it because, as you all know, if you're suffering through, and I know a few of you that watch my videos are going through it also, just kind words sometimes can just really lift your day. So that's what I'm going through physically. Now let's talk about the mental aspect of this whole cancer thing. You know, when I was first diagnosed, it was like a rush thing because I was like having the pain, and then the next day I had the emergency surgery after, so it's just like bam, bam, bam. Everything was like on fast forward. So for me, at least, once I've gotten that cancer diagnosis, it's like, yeah, the doctor said that they got it all. And then I started the chemo, and, you can't help but wonder, especially waiting to get your scans and to be cleared and stuff like that. You can't help but wonder, like, will it come back? Did they really get it all? Is it gone? Those are just thoughts that go through my mind, and like the fear of dying. Well, not really so much the fear of dying for me, because I've kind of, I don't want to say cheated or beat death, because if I'm still here, then I'm supposed to be here. But I've had 2 near-death experiences in my life, and the last time I was old enough to have a spiritual experience where God or the maker, whoever it was, said, not yet, and then I woke up, so it wasn't my time. You know what I mean? It wasn't my time to go, but I don't fear death, because what I experienced, and I had kind of a spiritual experience that I'm going to write a book about once I'm over the cancer. During this time of going through chemo and cancer, I had another spiritual experience that helps me believe that the afterlife is peaceful, it's joyful, it's freedom that you've never experienced, it's no pain, no suffering, it's happiness. And that's what I experienced. I don't know if it's like that for everybody. I don't know if any of you out there have had a spiritual experience where you've been in limbo, so to speak. But I have twice, and for me it's peaceful. So I'm okay if I die. I'm not afraid of dying. I'm afraid of leaving my children. And if that's a fear of dying, then I guess I have a fear of dying, because I'm afraid to leave my kids before they've had enough lifetime with me, if that makes sense. My oldest is 27, then it's 23, 22, 19, 17, 13, and 11. So to me, that's just not enough time with their mom. You know what I mean? If they were in their 30s or older, and I was not in my 40s, I'd be like, if I go, then okay, I'm fine with that. But you think about stuff like that. You can't help but think about that when you've been diagnosed with any kind of health issue. And for me, cancer is just like the cherry on top, because I still have the health issues that I dealt with, which almost killed me 10 years ago. You know what I mean? So it's not like if the cancer's gone, then I'm just completely freed, because I have this issue that is an unknown issue, whether it'll come back, whether I will survive it, whether, I'll have another experience, which essentially at this point probably will kill me. You know what I mean? So it's just so much, and that is the hardest part. Like the physical pain I can get over. I got pain pills, got muscle relaxers, I got all kinds of stuff, and I do take medication for depression, anxiety, and I have medication for panic attacks and stuff like that. But I don't like taking it so much, just because of the way it makes me feel. You know what I mean? And so much is going into my body. I've gotten to the point where I kind of just want to be healthy. I want natural things in my body. So I'm kind of trying to wean from that, or at least counteract with more healthy than chemical. You know what I mean? So that's important too. Diet is really important when you're going through any kind of health disorders, cancers, anything. Your diet is very, very important, because when you're already feeling like crap and you're putting crap into your body, it just makes you feel worse. And I am guilty of that. I've had moments where junk food is just like the only thing I want, and then I'm feeling like crap for weeks or months. So I've gotten to the point where I'm putting healthy in, I started drinking Gatorade just because the water doesn't replenish me enough and I'm not getting enough nutrients. So I've incorporated Gatorade Zero, the one without the sugar. The one I take is only 5 calories. I've got Boost, I've got fruits galore, I have green vegetables galore, salmon. I'm kind of leaning away from so much meat. So like when I have meat like chicken, turkey, or anything like that, I tend to try to counter that with days of just like fruits and vegetables, or just like, you know, other things besides meat, just to kind of give my body a break, you know what I mean? And I'm trying my best to cut back on sweets. I don't drink as much Coke as I used to. I used to drink a Coke a day. I don't do that anymore, guys, which I'm very, very, very proud of. So, it's hard. It's hard, especially when you've gone your whole life just eating whatever you want to eat. And then now you have to really, really focus on eating right, which you just shouldn't wait for something horrible to happen to your body for you to do that. You should try to eat healthy and all the time. Anyway, I just wanted to check in with you guys. If you have any questions or if it's something I missed, I know I've been away for months. It's just so much going on that sometimes I just don't feel like picking up the camera. Sometimes I don't feel like working on my home business. Sometimes I just don't feel like getting out of bed. There has been days where I may skip a day showering. One day is all you get from me not showering, because I just can't go more than that. But some days I cry, some days I don't. Sometimes I just want to yell, sometimes I just want to be alone. Sometimes I just don't want to talk. It's just a lot. And my children are the greatest children in the world. I could not ask for better kids. Even the ones that don't live here, they are the most amazing beings that I could ever have. And I'm so grateful to be their mom. They have been so great during this time, especially baby girl. She is just God sent, She is just so wonderful, and I love her so much. And my boys, they just love their mama. They just love their mama, and I love them so much. So I want to be here. I do what I do, and I suffer through everything I suffer through. I go through the pain, I go through the discomfort, I go through the depression, and I try my best to be as strong as I can, because I just want to be here as long as I can for those kids, and to see them have a life and see them grow and have babies and families, and then I can go. And my grandson, he was here. He spent some time with us yesterday. I was so grateful for his mom letting him come by, because it's been months since I've been able to see him. So this is the second time he's been by this month. So I'm so grateful for that. And he's growing so much. He's just, such a sweet little boy too. And I just love him so much. So hopefully I'll get to see my oldest granddaughter soon. But, I have to talk to her mom. But anyway, just wanted to check in with you guys and let you know how I've been doing, because it's been a while since I did a video. And Greg's back, so I gotta go anyway. So yeah, there he is.
I'm back.
the most wonderful husband in the world, guys.
Where's the camera? Do I look
So
here?
You're looking at the screen right
Well,
now.
I'm looking at the screen. I'm look at the camera.
You just look in. It's the phone. It's not like the.
But there's a camera though. You gotta look at the camera. Otherwise, I look like I'm looking at a screen. I look like I don't know what I'm doing.
Because you are looking at a screen.
Well, you don't look at the screen. You look at the camera.
You're supposed to look at the screen. You're not doing a movie.
But you're still.
This isn't Iron Man.
If you look at the camera. If you look at the camera, then they know you're looking at them.
They want to see you looking at them. They don't want to see you looking away from them.
Doesn't it look like I'm looking at them now? Hey, everyone.
Why are you grimacing them?
I'm not.
Why are you making money?
Well, first of all, I'm on an angle. I'm going back to work.
You see that Looney Tunes shirt? Awesome. Don't look at my mess in the background in my office, guys. I got to straighten it out. This is my bedroom office. It's not my office. This is just the mini office space.
It's a boffice.
It's a boffice. Bedroom office.
Boffice space.
Anyway, guys, I'm going to go because I'm not feeling well, but I just wanted to check in and let you know how things are going. So I will update you once I get the CAT scan. I don't know if I said that was for my lungs and not my colon, because my doctor wanted to be sure I didn't have any blood clots or anything after stopping the chemo. So that's what that was for today, which is Saturday, March 27th. So I would try to get this video up today. I would try my best, and it shouldn't be too hard because I'm laying in the bed, so I should upload it right now. So I'll see you guys next time. Give me some hairstyle ideas, guys. I've been like, when I don't have it like this, I'll put it like in a braid going this way, or like just put it in a ponytail with one of my handmade scrunchies, which you can check out on my website. Shameless plug. Yes, I have to give my plug. But yeah, I will be making more scrunchies once I'm feeling better. I have some other fabrics that I want to get out for like spring-ish, Easter holidays, summer, early summer release. So I'll be working on those. I have some wedding things I want to be working on. One of my sisters got engaged and one of my nieces got engaged. I'm so excited. So I'm going to be creating some wedding gifts for them. I don't know if I'm going to show you guys though, because I don't want them to see it before I deliver them or ship them. They both live in Georgia now, which works out perfectly because now when I go to Georgia to visit my other sister, I can visit my other sister at the same time. So that works out so great for me, and I can't wait until I get cleared and, safe from COVID. That's one thing, guys. My pulmonologist did suggest to me, just because of the lung things I deal with, that I do get the COVID shot, which I wasn't going to get the COVID shot because I just wasn't feeling too safe about it. I felt like I would want to wait, the end of the year before I got it to see how things are going, see the side effects and things like that. But he said because of the cancer and the chemo and the issues I have with my lungs, that if I got COVID, there pretty much wouldn't be anything that they could do for me. So that made me think about getting the COVID shot. So I'm going to talk to my oncologist about it next week. And my hospital sent me a thing to register. So once they get to my group, then I will make the appointment or whatever, if my oncologist approves it. So I'll let you know what happens. Greg did okay with the Pfizer one. He had a few side effects, like a headache, his arm was sore. He kind of felt like he was getting sick, but then it was like that for like maybe half a day, and then it went away. But he's pretty resilient. So but my sister kind of felt she got it too. I think she got the Pfizer one. I can't remember. Either she got Pfizer or Moderna, and one of my close friends just got the Moderna shot, and I meant to contact her and see how she did, because she has pre-existing conditions as well. So I want to see how she did on hers. But yeah, that's it for now. Love you guys. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Oh, and for those of you who are new and just checking out my channel for the first time, if you need to know what's going on with my lungs, I have a playlist called Survivor Week, and that pretty much goes day by day. I did a day by day of what I experienced day by day, so you'll get the gist of that. I do have a DIY tutorial channel, which is Nika D 1977. You could just probably put in Nika or Nika Womack, and it'll probably come up with my DIYs and tutorials, but it is linked in the description, so you can check that out. If you like to check out my website, you can check that out. That is also linked in the description. I do still sell stuff on Etsy, guys, as well, because some of you may not want to order from my site. You may feel more comfortable ordering from Etsy, and everything I sell on my website is on Etsy, as well as my Facebook shop, which is Nika D 1977. So you can check that out, and it's the same for my Instagram, but my other social media is just my personal, which is Nika Womack, and all of that is linked below in the description. And I will see you guys next time. But please, please, guys, if you have any questions, if you don't feel comfortable putting it in the comments, you can email me. I will respond to you. I am a YouTuber who responds, so don't feel bad about that. And I do have people who have concerns, cancer related or just health related, that have contacted me, and I've tried my best to answer their questions and to make them feel comfortable. And I'm so grateful to all of you who have emailed me and sent your condolences and heartfelt prayers and blessings for me. It makes me so happy to know that, support for me is everywhere, and I just appreciate it so much. I love you guys. See you next time.